Welcome back. A great update to a story we first brought you back in August. A Metro business owner's unique line of hair care products will soon be sold in all Ulta stores.
This is so awesome. Joining us to talk about this major accomplishment, owner of Vita Bars, Anna Nunez. Anna, congratulations.
Welcome.
Thank you.
How
Gracias.
exciting.
Good morning.
Oh my goodness, we just spoke with you. I feel like a couple of months ago, you were cooking up this shampoo and conditioner line in your kitchen. Now it's going to be in Ulta.
So we're working on that. I pitched to their buyers. We were a part of their accelerator program, which was a 10-week intensive program. And we got to pitch to their buyers. We went on to the second round, and now we're waiting to hear back to see when it happens.
Oh my gosh.
Awesome.
Tell
Are
us
you so
about
excited?
Vita Bars. I mean, you really haven't been in business all that long. I mean, this feels like a whirlwind.
It absolutely does. Like I just mentioned, it feels like it's been eons ago, but also I just started. I mean, I started from the kitchen, and to think I walked into Ulta headquarters and pitched to their buyers, it's literally incredible. I mean, it's like a dream come true.
Talk to us, for folks that may have missed that first segment that we did, what is this product that you've come up with?
Yeah, for sure. So we make sustainable products for curly hair for obvious reasons. I went to look for sustainable products, and there was nothing out there that was formulated for my hair. And being that the recycled system is so broken and exploitative, I felt like there needed to be a good solution. And so I worked really hard on making one.
Came up with your own.
How do you just start making a shampoo? Like, what goes through your mind? How do you go from your mind to actually a shampoo product?
You kind of have to be a little crazy, I think.
We can relate. We like that.
But really, I just did a lot of research, worked really hard. I'm a full-time mom, a single mom, full-time employee, not anymore. Thankfully, I just work on my business now. But I was also during the pandemic is when I started, and I was finishing my master's degree. So I was literally going crazy launching this, right? But it just felt like it was a solution that needed to happen. And so far, we've saved over 300,000 plastic bottles from going into landfills. Our goal is to hit 1 million by the time we turn 5 years old.
Wow.
And so, I mean, you know, when you're solutions driven, when you have a goal and impact in mind, I think, you know, you can make it happen.
Talk about the support you get, local business. Are you getting local support? What's the reaction that you're hearing from folks?
So thankfully, because of you guys and other media that we've gotten locally, now we're starting to get a lot more traction here. It was really more of a national and international business, and we're getting a lot more local support. We have our products in a few salons locally, so if more salons want to come in, you know, just contact me. But no, we are getting a lot more traction, and we're starting to see the bars pop up in different stores and salons here in Oklahoma City area.
How is this empowering women with curly hair? Because it seems like, you know, sometimes what you have, you want something else, and it seems like sometimes women might not think, oh, I better keep the curls. Is this empowering women?
Oh, absolutely. And I had that same struggle. Like, I mean, you guys, as soon as I walked in, the first thing you said was my hair. But to tell you that for 20 years, I flat ironed my hair because I hated it. And to have that self-hatred of something that, you know, is so visible.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, thank you. But it wasn't, and I didn't think it was. So now I get to help thousands of other women embrace their curly hair and have that, get that same kind of reaction where people are like, oh my gosh, your hair is so pretty, of something that you previously might have hated before.
Beautiful hair, beautiful heart. We are so excited for you, Anna. Let us know when it hits store shelves as soon as we can, okay?
Yes, please. I'll need all the support for sure.
That'll be another update. Anna,
You are an inspiration to so many people. Thank you for coming in today.
No, thank you all for having me. Thank you.
From the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Lacey Swope.
Today, we are tracking rain in the Bob Mills Weather Center. We've had showers all morning long in western Oklahoma. And take a look here. This is a live look right on the Oklahoma-Texas border on I-40. You can see the semis coming by there. Roads are wet. Areas there in Beckham County have picked up almost 3/4 of an inch of rain, and much more is on the way. Now look closer to home, and we are dry. We've been dry, and we're staying dry until we get into tomorrow night. The rain's going to stay out to the west. Eventually, it'll turn into snow in the Panhandle. And I'll tell you, speaking of the Panhandle, it's been almost, 2.5 months now is how long it's been since folks in the Panhandle have seen 1/4 of an inch of rain, and some areas have already had 4/10 of an inch. Zooming into southwestern Oklahoma, big winter there. Eric, 0.72 inches of rain, 3/4 of an inch in Hollis, 7/10 of an inch in Mangum, and eventually today the rain winds down for a while in the far southwest, but it does ramp right back up in the coming days. Now for Oklahoma City, here's the timeline. The rain stays out west. If we get a stray sprinkle or shower, that can't be ruled out, but chances are very slim. It's tomorrow night after midnight, closer to the morning rush. Whenever rain chances go up for Oklahoma City, rain likely, and then that tapers off midday on Friday. We're dry into your weekend. It's a big, slow-moving storm system, and it's going to dump very heavy rain in the Rocky Mountains all the way down to Albuquerque. Also going to dump snow in our Panhandle and in Kansas. Right now, it's mainly rain. May get a few snowflakes today in far western portions of our Panhandle. Look at the showers, and the rain extends down into Texas, just training from the south to the north over these same areas. Dry in OKC. It's nice to be able to fire up Next Gen Live, have it scanning the skies and actually giving us returns of moisture from Watonga to Hydro to Hinton, down 281, all the way down to Apache and Elgin, Godebo to Hobart, showers from Taloga to Cheyenne, lifting up to the north. Some pockets of moderate to heavy rain right over Texola on the border. There's Eric, there's Dempsey, Brinkman, Lone Wolf, Sentinel. Showers continue all the way down to the Red River and back into the Texas Panhandle. There's a few snowflakes north of Boise City right now in our Panhandle. Overall, just a nice rain. Cloudy skies here in Oklahoma City. We're dry. It's 46 degrees. Temperatures are in the 40s. We've got some 50s down around the Red River, and winds are out of the southeast 5 to 10 miles per hour. Hour by hour, plan for temps to be in the 50s today, upper 50s at that, which is again a third day above our average. Some 60s in eastern Oklahoma. Chilly and wet for folks in the west. Now here's your timeline statewide. Showers this afternoon start to kind of taper off some, drying out a little in the southwest, but continuing off and on into the overnight hours, even into the first part of your Thursday. It stays wet in the Panhandle, and then it's tomorrow afternoon and evening that rain chances fire back up in western Oklahoma. And this line, as it marches off towards the east, we're going to watch it. Overall, the severe risk is very low, but it could have some heavy rain. And the way this low is coming out, sometimes you can get brief spin-ups if the winds can feed into this at just the right angle. Not saying that's going to happen. Most data suggests we don't really have enough steering wind or what we call wind shear for that to happen, but we've had these setups before, and in fact on this day last year we had a tornado outbreak due to those QLCS tornadoes. We're not saying that's the situation with this system, but it's something we are always watching, especially when you get a big potent low like that to come across the southern plains. Today, no severe weather. We're talking a 100% chance of rain. It stays in the west. All snow coming up for tomorrow in the Panhandle. A wet snow. Highs will stay in the low 30s. But you notice across our area, 40s, 50s coming up for your Thursday. The rain stays in the west Thursday. Could see 2 to 4 inches of snow in the Panhandle. Then the rain moves in early in the morning on Friday. Temperatures Friday in the 40s. And here's a look at the rain totals. 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rain. You get out west 1 to 2. Won't be surprised if a couple areas get 3 inches out of this storm system. Then it's out of here, and we are dry into the start of next week. Robin and Lacey, back to you.
All right, so exciting. Punching the golden ticket on the Polar Express. Lacey and her daughter Brooklyn join Sassy Mama aboard the magical train. It's coming up on 9.
Oh, can't wait for that. But next, one of our favorite parts of the day, showing you what made us do a double take. We've got video, we've got pictures headed your way next on News 9.
Tina, the Tina Turner Musical. See her triumphant story and prepare to be ecstatically blown away. Direct from Broadway, December 26th through 31st at Civic Center Music Hall. Tickets at okcbroadway.com.
I'm attorney Mike DePasquale. Winning car wreck cases is what we do. Just check out these big wins.
I suffered a head injury. Mike's team got me $550,000. How about you?
I had life-threatening injuries after a head-on collision. Mike and his team got me $850,000. How about you?
I was hit by a truck and broke multiple bones. And Mike's team got me $1.8 million.
If you've been hurt in a car wreck, call me. I've got this.
Hurt in a car wreck? Call 405-900-9000.
A lot of homeowners replace their windows as a way of transforming the look of their home. Ann Romer here with Michael Smith from Renewal by Andersen. And Michael, your windows come in designer colors that folks just can't get anywhere else.
Yes, in fact, we have 8 gorgeous exterior colors, including sandstone and dark bronze. We also have 6 interior colors as well. Black is also really popular, both inside and out. And whether you choose a color window or a white window, you have 7 different window styles to choose from to help transform your home's look.
And what's great about your color windows is that they won't fade over time.
Well, some window companies paint a white window and try to pass it off as a color, but through the seasons, it will chip and fade. With our specialized color technology, we use extreme heat and pressure to bond the color to our Fibrex material. That's why our windows are under warranty to maintain their color.
Michael, your windows are also custom built. What are the benefits of that?
Well, our windows are manufactured to precisely fit your specific window openings, which helps provide maximum energy efficiency. Being custom built also means if you have any beautiful trim that you'd like to keep, we can install your windows without impacting that trim.
A lot of homeowners think that a project like this will create a huge mess in their home.
Well, our master installers seal off the work area, cover your furniture, and lay down drop cloths. Our crews are very particular about their work and keeping your home clean. They'll even vacuum everything when they're done.
That is great information, Michael. Thank you.
Before December 31st, save $347 on every window. Save $939 on every door. Plus, take an extra 5% off your entire order with no money down, no payments, and no interest for 1 year. This special discount ends December 31st. For a free appointment with Renewal by Andersen, call 405-494-8200.
Tina, the Tina Turner Musical. See her triumphant story and prepare to be ecstatically blown away. Direct from Broadway, December 26th through 31st at Civic Center Music Hall. Tickets at okcbroadway.com.
New CBS tonight.
Final destination, Seattle, Washington.
On the season finale of The Amazing Race.
The way we've been performing just shows how far our bond can go.
We're living the underdog dream right now.
8 countries, 19 cities, more than 23,000 miles.
We've been dreaming about it, and we're going to make it happen.
My dad and I have every intention of coming out on top.
We're going to push all the way to the mat, and we're going to get there first.
You are the official winners of The Amazing Race.
The Amazing Race season finale, CBS tonight after Survivor and streaming on Paramount+.
Welcome back to News 9 at 9. Here's a look at what's catching our eye today.
All right, Lacey Swope in the house with us. What caught your eye, Lace?
So over the weekend, what was catching our eye, I think all of us, was the tornado video coming out of Tennessee.
Yes.
And you saw that big explosion from Madison, which was north of Nashville, Tennessee. So this is what that big explosion and fireball was. Nashville Electric Services there in Madison posted this video. This is their substation, and this is the tornado approaching, and it ends up taking a direct hit. So that big fireball that you can see on the horizon is that
there it
right
is.
there, and then the town goes dark. And so they sent pictures in and posted pictures of the kind of the remnants after the fact, but that was that big fireball explosion that was just horrific to see play out live.
It's just incredible, the power of a tornado, Lace.
Yes, and that one was rated an EF2. They're still doing surveys across
insult
Tennessee
to
and
injury
Kentucky.
that it hits the power station.
Exactly,
You know?
yes.
Like, oh, goodness.
For those that weren't in the
video.
direct path were impacted.
Surprised the camera didn't get destroyed.
Right, that's a good
Isn't that
point.
amazing?
Yeah.
Mine's back here home in Oklahoma. Just want to give a big shout out to Molly Dopel, a junior drag racer from Oklahoma City. Can you see the check? She just won $50,000.
Whoa.
It's the grand prize in the Rhino Racer Support Tour. She runs the drag racing circuits in Noble and Ardmore series. She's a fabulous junior drag racer. That's her car right there next to her. It's those long pencil-like cars that you just take off from the starting line. I thought this was so cool, and the support tour, it basically says, do you want to be a professional drag racer? We're going to help fund you, have these contests where you can make your dreams come true. And so I just thought that was so cool. Molly Dopel, big shout out to you. Congratulations, an Oklahoma City girl living her dreams, and she just won $50,000 to help that happen.
Congratulations.
Man, that looks like me on the Broadway extension.
I'm like, hey, take me for a ride, Molly.
Hey, you got to check out this Ring camera real quick. In the Christmas spirit, the homeowner leaves out snacks for the delivery drivers. Yeah, but this guy said, oh, no. Yeah, he wanted to take advantage of all the treats. You'll see it again. Here he is, the little raccoon. He's like, what's in there?
I'm sorry, the runoff, the runaway is the best part.
Yes.
And I got what I like, the cookies.
There's a reason they're called Trash Bandits. Yes, that's amazing.
I love, though, that so many people put out those treats for the delivery drivers.
Well,
December is the busiest time.
Especially this time of year. You know, how many packages are arriving at all of our houses?
I
so
know.
it's just this guy beat the driver to
Yeah,
it. You know?
you got to make it raccoon-proof, apparently. Okay, that's what caught our eye today. Hope you enjoyed it. Still ahead on News 9 at 9, voters approve a new Thunder Arena for Oklahoma City. How this will impact the future of concerts in our city, that's ahead.
And busy like Santa's elves, we'll take you inside Oklahoma City's Amazon Fulfillment Center and tell you when you need to order any gifts. It's after the break.
What Caught My Eye is brought to you by Yala Ghazni Attorneys at Law. Call Will and Rob.
Have you ever seen an insurance commercial and asked yourself, are they really telling me the truth? Well, guess what? They're not.
Somebody runs a red light, and you think all of a sudden their insurance company's going to be all neighborly about it? Insurance companies aren't in the business of saving you money. They're in the business of keeping your money.
So remember, save our number in your phone so when tragedy strikes.
Call Rob and Will.
Gary, look what I did for the holidays.
Get an all-new 2024 GMC Sierra for only $59,999. And we'll buy your car even if you don't buy ours. We are professional grade.
Donnie! What? Jake is great at routine. His morning alarm, a daily run, yard work every Saturday. But there's one thing Jake isn't great at. Call Hill & Company for your annual furnace tune-up. Maintaining your system will better prepare you for the season. It's the routine that matters. Hill & Company, your trained comfort specialist. Call today to schedule your new customer furnace tune-up for $49. It's hard to top a hill.com.
At Lucky Star Casino, we're making your holidays shine. Slay the season in style with the chance to win a 2024 Buick Encore at all 6 locations. Join us and unwrap the magic of December, only at Lucky Star Casino. And don't miss out on your chance to earn 5 times entries on Fridays. Head to any of our 6 Oklahoma locations. Lucky Star Casino. The biggest jackpots are closer than you think.
I've been an Oklahoman for more than 30 years, and I'm proud to tell you about Community Care. Since 1993, one local health insurance provider has truly had the community's best interest at heart. Community Care offers affordable health insurance options for individuals, families, Medicare beneficiaries, and businesses of all sizes, and continues to expand in-network access to doctors and hospitals to meet the needs of our friends and neighbors.
Community Care, your health plan with heart.
All right, Donnie, we got to sell some Buicks, we got to sell some GMCs, so go deep.
Get an all-new 2024 Buick Encore GX for only $23,999. And we'll buy your car even if you don't buy ours.
Did I win? It's only halftime, Donnie.
It's incredible, man.
Go, let's go!
Oh, my God.
What happened? We were so good.
This is Survivor.
This is such a sick, twisted, disgusting, ridiculously delicious, enjoyable, terrifying game.
Final push begins.
It's shocking how many people think they're in a safe spot in this game right now.
Only 2 episodes left in the most epic season yet. A new Survivor tonight on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
This is Oklahoma's own News 9.
Thanks for staying with us here at News 9. I'm Robin Marsh. It's now 9:30.
I'm Lacey Lowry, Lacey Swope. We're talking rain today for some folks and kind of a 3-day rain period. Yeah,
yes.
We need it.
We do need it, and that'll mean 1, maybe 2, up to 3 inches of moisture for folks in western Oklahoma.
Wow.
So here in the metro, everything, hey, when's it raining here? I know I just got that question. It starts on Friday. It starts on Friday, so it doesn't really rain here in the metro until we get into tomorrow night and Friday morning. We're dry. The rain has parked itself out west. That's where it will be. Rain chances bump up after midnight. This is Friday morning. Rain looks likely as we get closer to rush hour on Friday, and then it tapers off into the afternoon. Here's the big view. We got this big area of low pressure back to the west. Those are all winter storm warnings, travel advisories for accumulating snow out to the Rockies, up into Kansas, our panhandle, all the way into far northwestern Oklahoma. May have some light accumulation of snow. That would be tomorrow that we see that changeover. Today, it's rain, and it's been a great rain for folks in the west, from Hinton to Hydro, Watonga. It's sprinkles. That's what's going on Next Gen Live. Here's from Tologa to Cheyenne to Clinton. Some light to moderate rain, and it's heavier back in the west. We've already seen some of these areas pick up over 3/4 of an inch of rain, and more is on the way as it kind of moves from the south to the north ahead of the main upper level low back to our west. There's the rain chances taking you through through mid-morning. Cloudy here in Oklahoma City. 46 degrees is our current temperature. We'll see 50s later today, still above our average. Coming up in full weather, the latest statewide rain timeline, who could see well over an inch, and a look at the Christmas outlook. It's coming up.
A landslide victory. Oklahoma City voters overwhelmingly say yes to a new downtown arena.
This is going to reverberate across the country and around the world, and people are going to say, oh, well, I guess we will have to reckon with Oklahoma City as a major global city moving forward.
And this means an extension of a temporary MAPS 1 cent sales tax will fund this project.
It certainly wasn't the result that opponents here wanted.
David Holt negotiated the worst arena deal in the United States. Doesn't change that fact. This is one of those votes where it's like, you know, we didn't win, but you all kind of lost too.
The Oklahoma City Thunder reacting to the results. In the statement, Chairman Clay Bennett says in part, quote, with this project, we will be doing more than just building a world-class sports and entertainment complex. We will be propelling Oklahoma City towards the next generation.
And the votes have been counted, and it is a yes now that the new billion-dollar Thunder Arena has the approval from voters. Many are asking what will happen to the Paycom Center.
Joining us to talk more about it is Chris Semrau. He's the general manager of Paycom Center. Chris, thanks for walking over and talking to us in the studios.
Good morning. It's a great day in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, talk to us about, just first off, your reaction to this vote. It was 70-30 on the margin.
We are deeply grateful by the overwhelming response from the community. They sent a very clear message to us. They want an NBA team, and they expect the best in events and entertainment for the next generation.
What is going to happen to the Paycom Center? Because now we know, okay, $1 billion facility is coming somewhere possibly in downtown, but we still have the Paycom Center here. What will happen to that building?
Yeah, that's a future discussion. There's lots that needs to be determined first. You know, we don't know where the new venue would even go. So the work starts today, and we'll keep you posted because there's many exciting stages still to come.
So this is for the Thunder, but it doesn't just affect the Thunder. It also affects any entertainment, concerts, shows, acts that come. What do you see happening now that this has passed?
It's so much more than just the NBA. Obviously, it's for the Thunder. But this is going to be an attraction for entertainment for this community that'll be substantial. When we pursue concerts, it's more than just about Oklahoma City and Tulsa. We're fighting against a huge region and the whole country. And so we want to be a destination where tours are trying to get to rather than convincing them to come. And we think a new venue will help position us very well in the future.
We know you manage the Paycom Center, and I asked you, I said, you know, what happens now? And you were like, it's on, right? Yeah, I mean, like what, I mean, can your mind really wrap around what is coming for downtown Oklahoma City and how this really is going to change how people do view our hometown?
I have a unique perspective because my last 2 jobs, I built and opened 2 new facilities. So I've seen firsthand how absolutely transformational it is on a community. It's going to accelerate continued progress in downtown and really be something that people are going to be look back a generation from now and realize what a historic decision it was by the citizens.
Oh my goodness. What goes into bringing entertainment acts here, you know, from your side of things? Because we don't really know. We just hear what we get and, oh, Tulsa got something else, or, oh, somebody's not going to come to Oklahoma. What really goes into that process?
Yeah, our very talented booking team deploys a very aggressive strategy. We do not sit and wait for the phone to ring. It's consistent travel and reaching out and trying to position ourselves for consideration. It's hard when we're not a top 20 market or a new venue, and so we're maybe not somewhere they're trying to get to initially, so we have to earn our opportunities, and we're very thankful by the great schedule we have coming up in 24 with multiple dates from Drake and Turnpike Troubadours and Zach Bryan. So we'll keep that aggressive effort going, but it'll be even more competitive with a new modern event center.
All right, sounds so exciting. Hundreds of millions of dollars on the line with an economic impact too for Oklahoma City. Thanks so much for joining us. Anything else you want viewers to know about the vote and what it's going to mean for a new arena coming to downtown?
I think it'll be a major statement nationally that we are a sports and entertainment destination, and we want the community to continue to support all live events, venues, not just Paycom, to be a vibrant entertainment market.
Chris, thanks for talking to us this morning.
Appreciate
we appreciate you.
We'll
have you over a couple more times in the near future. Well, as for what happens next to taxes, the arena tax starts when the MAPS 4 tax ends in 2028. That means there will not be an increase in your taxes, just an extension, so the same 1-cent sales tax. We're told the design process for the new arena starts next month. They are getting busy. Officials hope to have the arena ready for the Thunder's 2029 season. That is part of the deal, so should be good to go by the NBA's 2029 season.
All right, what's going to happen with the downtown Oklahoma City jail? Well, the Oklahoma County Commission expected to discuss the next plans to build a new county jail after the FAA says, nope, it's not going to happen out near Will Rogers World Airport. County commissioners put an offer on the property out by the airport back in October. The FAA said earlier this week building a jail near the airport would impact Will Rogers World Airport. Commissioners are now considering new locations, including one near the stockyards. We are hoping to learn more following the commissioners' meeting later today. Look for the update here on 9.
Governor Kevin Stitt will sign an executive order this morning to ask state agencies and public colleges to officially review any diversity, equity, and inclusion programs. The governor says his goal is to, quote, remove politics from institutes of higher learning.
Also from the Capitol, State Superintendent Ryan Walters has submitted the paperwork to change how schools are accredited. It would be tied to academic performance if approved. The public will get 60 days to weigh in on the secretary's idea. It then goes before the State Board of Education and then the Oklahoma legislature. An Oklahoma state lawmaker says if the state can tie accreditation to student performance in the classroom, it could also tie State Superintendent Walters' pay to student performance. Oklahoma City Democrat Mickey Dolan says he plans to file a bill to do exactly that. He's hoping to get that submitted in January. Lawmakers return to session at the Capitol in February.
Today, the Oklahoma Sooners get their full SEC calendar for next season, their first in the new conference. We know the Sooners' home opener will be against Tennessee on September 21st, and they will also host Alabama on November 23rd. South Carolina will also be coming to Norman, and OU has been chosen as the home team for the Red River rivalry game against Texas, but that will still be played at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. On the road, OU will take on Auburn, LSU, Ole Miss, and Missouri.
All right, exciting times ahead for sure. Amazon working around the clock as its Metro warehouse gets so busy. Products are going to Metro homes and homes really across the region. So if you're ordering from Amazon, here are the dates you need to know to get your gifts in time for Christmas. Lacey, are you listening?
I'm listening.
Oh yeah, she gets Amazon every day. Last day for standard free shipping is this Thursday, the 14th. Prime members can get orders either 2 or 1 day shipped until December 24th. And if you're lucky, you may be able to score same-day delivery on Christmas Eve.
It is 12 days away. I got to share this with you. So excited. Our sassy mama, Karen Ross, her kids, they're all grown up. But each year, she loves going aboard a holiday classic in the Metro, the Polar Express. This year, she invited my daughter Brooklyn and I to go. It was Brookie's very first time. It was such a magical experience. Take a look.
This is a special stamp for your ticket.
Great. What's it say?
A B for Brooklyn.
Maybe so. We'll have to see. She said it's a magical train.
1, 2, 3. Here, cheers. Hey, Brooklyn, cheers.
On Christmas Eve, many years ago, I lay quietly in my bed. I was listening for a sound. A sound a friend had told me I'd never hear. The ringing bells of Santa's sleigh.
So good to see you.
A new conductor, outstanding. We can always use talented folks like yourself helping to keep this train on time. Now I have something for you. Take very good care. Merry Christmas.
Just remember, the true spirit of Christmas lies in your heart. For all who truly believe. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! Goodbye. Ho, ho, ho!
cutest conductor I've ever seen. I loved that. So magical for little Brookie. All right, coming up, we love hearing those Christmas time sounds. One reason we need to protect our ears. Details on how the Huff Ear Institute is working to protect our hearing. It's next.
Well, parts of the state could be getting snow. Lacey is back with us, telling us when and where and when rain could even be coming.
The Business Report, brought to you by Delta Dental of Oklahoma. For 50 years, Oklahoma businesses have trusted Delta Dental to provide quality benefit plans for their employees. Today, Delta Dental of Oklahoma is the state's leading dental benefits provider, serving more than 1 million Oklahomans. Thank you to all our members and clients. Your partnership helps Delta Dental advance the oral health of our state. Watch the Business Report every weekday on News 9 at 9 a.m. Brought to you by Delta Dental of Oklahoma.
Wicked, the untold true story of the Witches of Oz, flies to the Civic Center Music Hall from February 21st through March 10th only. Visit OKCBroadway.com to get wicked.
After Joseph's car crash, the insurance company tried to stick him with a lowball offer.
He called us, and we got him over $376,000.
Our goal is to be able to provide the best care possible for people in their homes.
It's an amazing feeling how you can help someone when they need your help the most.
We got into mental health care to really fill the gap of not only the Advantage clients that we take care of, but the PCAs, the staffers, the office staff.
We all communicate with each other because we know that that can play a vital part in the patient's health.
It's not like we're selling a product. You know, we're selling our employees, basically. We're only as good as they are. It's so important to be able to recruit, train, and maintain good employees. I want to be able to give the best care to all of our patients, just like I would to my mother or if, you know, my grandmother. I want everybody to experience the type of care that I would want for my family from the staff that we have.
Watch Oklahoma Innovators Thursday, December 14th on News 9.
Catch breaking news and weather coverage anywhere you go. News 9 has you covered. News 9 streaming is powered by EnviroDispose. Let them roll.
I love elves, hard workers, but they can sure wreck a bathroom. Luckily, someone's always ready on short notice to save Christmas. You may want to stick around. Uh-oh.
Roto-Rooter.
A texting driver hit me and I had to stop working, but the insurance company only offered me this tiny check.
After a car wreck, don't take a tiny check from the insurance company.
I called Mike and his team and they got me $250,000.
Call me. I've got this.
Hello, I'm Bob Mills, and nobody cares more about your safety than the weather experts at News 9. That's why I'm happy to sponsor the all-new Bob Mills Weather Center.
Wicked, the untold true story of the Witches of Oz, flies to the Civic Center Music Hall from February 21st through March 10th only. Visit OKCBroadway.com to get wicked.
Welcome back. It is Wellness Wednesday. We love Wednesdays because we just devote some time to help us all live a little healthier.
The Huff Ear Institute right here in Oklahoma City is sounding the alarm about hearing loss and tinnitus, which I just learned is pronounced tinnitus. That's the ringing noise in your ears that some people have in one ear or both ears. News 9's Jordan Ryan is live in the newsroom with what the Huff Ear Institute wants you to know to protect your hearing. Hey, Jordan.
Hey, Robin and Lacey. Okay, I will say I did ask Matthew at the Institute. He said either pronunciation is fine, but great hearing is something many of us take for granted. But for the hundreds of thousands of Oklahomans living with tinnitus, they know just how debilitating it can be.
Many of us enjoy live music and live sports.
To make it a 4-point game.
I mean, we think about extreme cases, like I said, rock concerts or sporting events where the decibel levels are like 120 decibels. And that's really damaging levels of noise exposure without any kind of hearing protection.
Matthew West with the Huff Ear Institute says even everyday activities can put you at risk.
So every time you're in a noisy environment where you're above the safe threshold of 70 is considered safe, 85 in a work environment is considered kind of the upper threshold. So anytime you get above that level, you're putting yourself at risk for tinnitus.
The goal isn't to scare you, but make you aware.
We don't want to suggest that you should change your lifestyle. It's just about being conscious about how you're receiving that sound information.
More than 600,000 Oklahomans are believed to be living with tinnitus. The consequences of severe cases can be devastating.
So not only do they have this disengagement, they've lost a sense of community or sense of peace, but now they're transitioning to a point where their mental health is at risk. They're losing sleep, they're not able to focus, in extreme cases, not able to retain a job.
For those interested, the Huffier Institute is hosting the first ever tinnitus support group in the state on January 15th.
And the real design of the group is just to allow individuals who are living with tinnitus to provide anecdotal support and care for each other.
Okay, to take care of your hearing, you can get a Decibel app on your phone. I downloaded this one for free. You can also get earplugs, and they don't have to be ugly. They can be clear like this. You can still hear the music, all of the good things, but it's gonna bring down that volume level to protect your ears. I'm Jordan Ryan for Oklahoma's Own News 9.
Jordan, thank you. All right, let's get over to Lacey Swope. Lace, watching this rain this week.
We're watching it come on by, all being driven by this. Let me just step out of the way. Let me show you this water vapor imagery. Can we ooh and awe about this together? Thank you. Thank you. Look how amazing it is. Look at that area of spin, guys, over Nevada, California, Arizona. Riveting data is what I'm showing you, and that's a potent storm, and it is coming down I-40, and it is ramping up rain chances. With it, very little in the way of severe weather, but I just want to remind you, 1 year ago today, December 13th of 2022 was a historic day in the record books for severe weather. We had a tornado outbreak in the morning, started at about 4:30 a.m., had a tornado near Eric, down near Winnett, also by Duncan, Hennepin, Cox City, and the Wayne tornado. Cox City Wayne tornadoes were both EF2s. So we had a lot of damage across the region 1 year ago today, the most tornadoes on record with that storm system. This system, the way it's coming out, the dynamics are a lot different. It doesn't have near as much of what we call wind shear because it's not coming out kind of tilted, which means our tornado risk is just extremely low. It's bringing more of rain across the region. Of course, we're always watching very closely. Next Gen Live's fired up. It'll be fired up all the way until Saturday morning, tracking the system. Now, this is how much rain we've already seen, about 0.2 of an inch in Woodward. Let me show you southwestern Oklahoma. It's still raining. Hollis, 0.8, Eric, 0.82. Now, you get just a little bit further off towards the east, not a drop of rain. The rain stays in these same areas today, tomorrow. It's not until tomorrow night that it gets to shove to the east. By the way, some heavy snow falling in the southern Rockies, even into Kansas and portions of our panhandle. There's the rain. There's a live look. Next Gen, quiet in Oklahoma City. A little sprinkle activity in the southwest metro, Union City to El Reno. Little light rain from Taloga to Woodward, and then heavier over near Roll, Cheyenne, Dempsey, Sayre, Carter, Eric, down to Lone Wolf and Mangum. Showers ongoing down into southwestern Oklahoma and stretching all the way back into the panhandle. That's where the rain will be today. We're staying dry in Oklahoma City. Mostly cloudy, might get a few breaks in the clouds, but overall, temperatures will be in the 40s, warming about 10 degrees with a southeast wind. We'll see 50s and 60s, but cooler with the rain and the cloud cover. Pretty chilly in the far west. Your rain timeline, here it comes, continuing from the south to the north in western Oklahoma, staying in the panhandle tonight. Mostly snow expected tomorrow into the panhandle. We'll have to see how much of that can stick because it's mixed with rain at times. Heavy rain forms into a line, and that comes across early Friday, likely close to rush hour through mid-morning, and then it ends by Friday evening. So statewide chances in the west tonight, trying to transition to some snow in the panhandle. Temps tonight into the 30s, and tomorrow 50s again. Rain stays in the west for tomorrow with the wintry mix to snow in the far northwest. And when we talk snow, it depends on how much we transition and mix with rain, but we could see 2 to 4 inches fall. How much sticks, we'll have to see. Some bullseyes, 3 to 6 inches. Woodward to Buffalo, a trace maybe to a half of an inch. Mainly rain. 100% chance of rain in Oklahoma City, taking you into your Friday. 40s for highs. It's chilly. And how much rain total by the time this is said and done? You get central western Oklahoma up to an inch with bullseyes of 2. And there may be a few lucky folks that see bullseyes closing in on 3 inches of rain. Quiet into your weekend. Weak cold front on Sunday. And it looks above average heading into the start of next week. And that's your full forecast. We're coming back right after this break.
9 days of giving to those who give. 9 days to celebrate those helping our community. 9 days to feel joy. Watch the 9 Days of Christmas. Weeknights at 5 from your Oklahoma Chevy team dealers and Oklahoma's own News 9.
I am a Grinch.
You won't believe where he got his wife's Christmas gift.
What goes through your mind when you're pulling a stuffed animal out of the dumpster?
Next, Dr. Phil.
Isn't that a fun time of year?
It's getting cold outside, so keep your home warm by updating your old furnace.
Right now is a great time to replace that old, worn-out system with new high-efficiency equipment.
And you'll receive up to $3,600 in instant savings and interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
When someone is injured by a truck through no fault of their own, we have the experience and resources to take on the insurance companies. Car & Car will fight to get them the results they need. If you've been injured in a truck accident, call Car & Car today for your free consultation.
This football season, Prize Picks is making every game day worth more. Just pick more or less on player stats like rushing yards, touchdowns, and more, and win up to 25 times your cash. Go for the win across the country and get hyped this season with Prize Picks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Visit prizepicks.com/TV for a first deposit match up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy made easy.
With Golden Chicken, it's one taste, and you're golden, especially when it comes to our 3 new Golden Box bundles. Choose Wicked Wings, Tenders, or Chicken and Tenders, and it includes 8 fresh baked rolls. Golden Chicken. You're going to be a fan from the first bite.
If you're in the market for a new appliance, you've done the research, read the reviews, and you're ready to make a purchase, let me tell you why you should come into Hahn. Selection. With over 1,000 appliances on display, you can see and try out your product before you purchase. Low price guarantee. We provide a real-time competitive price comparison to be sure we're always the best price. Inventory and free delivery. We have millions of dollars of inventory on hand for customer pickup or free delivery so you get your purchase quickly. Hahn Appliance Warehouse. The right price and the right product right now.
I'm Jalen Williams with the OKC Thunder, hanging out with our friends from Airco.
Airco Service is ready to help with any heating, cooling, or plumbing-related problems you might have. So call Airco today.
It's a great way to avoid a costly home-related timeout.
Airco Service, the company you know.
When there's a need, we're there. Our presence makes the difference. We are Saints in action.
Wellness Wednesday, brought to you by Oklahoma's first Crohn's and Colitis Center, SSM Health St. Anthony.
I have so many great Christmas memories growing up, and most of them were so simple. You know, making cookies for Santa, leaving out a carrot for Rudolph, reading Santa Mouse with my mom the night before Christmas. But one year in particular, my dad wanted to make it extra special. And special it was. So what he did is, well, we all know that Santa, he arrives when everybody's asleep, right? Well, he wanted to bring that excitement to us before we went to sleep. So he went outside, he took a flashlight, put some red tissue paper over it, taped it to a pole, and then stuck it up. We were on the 2nd floor, and tapped the window. And he had some jingle bells. And my sister and I, we were so excited. We heard Santa. And we talked about this for years. We still talk about it to this day. So fast forward now, about 4 years ago, and my dad wanted to bring that joy to my little girl, Harlow. Except things didn't quite go as planned. Okay, it all started the same, right? He got out the flashlight, he got out the jingle bells, tap, 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 jingle, jingle, jingle. But it freaked her out. Freaked her out. Take a look.
Is that Rudolph?
Yes. Shh, don't let him think that you're awake.
Rudolph.
Oh. She was so scared, she had to sleep with her brother, and it took us forever to get them to fall asleep. Forever. So take some advice from me and let Santa be Santa and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. I love
Amanda,
that.
was
Oh
great.
my gosh. She'll remember that all her life, that's
Forever.
for sure. We're enjoying sharing what makes Christmas so special to all of us as we lead up to December 25th.
I hope you're enjoying this series. Tomorrow, our Storm Jones shares the craziness Christmas Day was in his household with 4 boys around the tree. Don't miss it right here on News 9. There's one story that he always tells that somehow they all ended up without their shirts on, just hanging out like boys do around a Christmas tree. And I'm like, I don't know, that's weird.
Oh my gosh, it's just so wonderful. Your kids are so little. This is going to be a magical Christmas for sure, Lacey,
We're
for you
so
guys.
excited. 12 days away. We're getting so close. Very busy. It seems like it's terrifying when I say 12 days out loud, but we are very excited for this magical time. We have rain out west. Excited for that too. Rain continues in western Oklahoma, dry in Oklahoma City. Rain chances go up in the metro tomorrow night into Friday morning.
Thanks for sharing time with us.
Groundhog Day.
Things can change in an instant.
Just see